Hey y'all, it's been a minute since I did a Kimmy conversation. I'm actually out of town right now on business, and I just had a few things on my mind, and I wanted to kind of touch bases on those things. So I said, why not just do a Kimmy conversation? So here I am, just gonna be a little transparent for a moment, something that I'm normally not. Um, because I am a very private person, and that is one of the things that I said I wanted to work on personally, is just being more open about certain things, because certain life lessons or certain things that we go through personally can also benefit and help others who may experience similar situations, and you don't know what you being transparent, how helpful it can be to someone else. So I said that was one of the things that I wanted to personally work on, because you can't just keep everything inside. Some stuff you just really need to let out. So earlier this year, I was going to have to meet some deadlines for a career move that I've been in for quite some time. And long story short, I had to drive to another city, which was 3 hours away from my home, to take paperwork and documentation to meet a deadline. And so once I did that, I had another deadline to meet. And I had to pay, a substantial amount of money initially for this whole thing. And so once I took the documentation, I had to pay additional money because, I was procrastination. That is one of my biggest issues, is procrastination. And it has, cost me a lot, throughout the years. Procrastination has cost me a lot. That's another thing that I am working on, because, procrastination is the thief of time. And it has cost me so much. And time is money, and time is everything, because time is something that you can't get back. But I'm not going to talk about procrastination. That's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. Anyway, so I had to drive 3 hours away to take documentation, pay additional monies and all that. And then I had another deadline that I was supposed to meet. Well, unbeknownst to me, I had my dates mixed up. So I happened to be talking to one of my colleagues, and I was like, I wondered, did I miss the deadline? I said, because I hadn't received an email or a confirmation or anything. And she was like, oh, I'm sure you have it. I'm sure you've been pretty studious, and we've been keeping in contact, and you've been on this and you've been on that. So I'm sure you got that. I looked at my email, and I went through it, and, I didn't see anything. And so I called the administrator, and they said, no, you didn't meet the deadline. And I was like, what? And they was like, no, you didn't meet the deadline. And I said, so what does that mean for me? And they said, you have missed the opportunity, and there's nothing you can do. So not only did I miss the opportunity, but I lost a substantial amount of money. And when I say it felt like my heart had been ripped out of my chest, I was so distraught. I was inconsolable. I was heartbroken, because here I was thinking that I had did all that I needed to do, drove 3 hours away, took documentation, was going to meet the required deadline, and I dropped the ball. And so it was really depressing for a few days. And then I had other things going on. One of my friends was actually getting married, so I was helping with her bridal shower, and I just wanted to throw in the towel one of my other friends was graduating, getting her master's, and I do freelance photography on the side. So I was taking her pictures, her graduation pictures, all the while I had like a big depressing moment going on in my personal life. And, you know, I hadn't shared it with, you know, all of my friends, but some of them knew, and I didn't want to keep having to relive it. So I was kind of trying to keep it to myself. And I was just devastated. But I didn't want to be selfish and not be there for them because of something that was ultimately my fault. You know, just truth be told, it was my fault that I didn't meet the deadline, and that the opportunity that was going to present itself for me was missed because, you know, I was not prepared and I procrastinated. And I know, you know, like the old folks always say, ain't nothing worse. Well, there's no better lesson than a bought lesson. And that was a bought lesson because it cost me a lot. It taught me a lot. And it also just showed me that after, you know, probably after a week had passed, it made me realize that maybe that wasn't, it wasn't my time. And this is why this came on my heart, because it's like almost 1 a.m. in the morning. I'm out of town. I'm in a hotel, as you can see my background. And this is what made me think about it wasn't my time, because this other opportunity that I also had manifested and seen in my life, I had journaled about it, and I had saw myself in the position. I can't get into too much detail just for confidentiality purposes, but I had saw myself, you know, one day being in this type of position, and I had journaled about it, and I had prayed about it, and most importantly, I was patient. And I've been patient with a lot of things that are going on in my life, both professionally, personal. I've just been very patient, and it is hard because you do get discouraged. You have good days, you have bad days. But I'm telling you, if you don't give up and you keep the faith and you keep believing and you see yourself where you want to be, you will be there. It's not going to happen overnight. You have to do the work. You can't say, I want to have a bachelor's degree in business administration, yet you haven't went to anybody's college and taken any business courses. I mean, you have to put in the work to see yourself where you want to be at any level of life. You can't say, I want to be a wife, and you're not doing the things, you know, you're not wifey material, or you're not soulmate material. You can't say, I want to be a mother, and you don't even know how to take care of yourself. So you do have to put in the work, and you just have to stay patient, because your blessing, your dream, whatever you see yourself doing or wherever you see yourself at in life, it can come to pass. It can happen for you. And I'm just so grateful. I have gotten up for the past few days just so overwhelmed with gratitude. Each day I'm thankful and grateful just for being able to wake up and open my eyes and breathe, and my feet hitting the floor. But just being overwhelmed with gratitude that I'm just even here is just, I'm just so thankful for just actually being here. We just came back from out of town on Monday, and I literally had to catch a flight on Tuesday. My camera overheated or whatever, so I was just saying that I was very thankful for being blessed with the opportunity that I most recently was blessed with, because it took a long time to get here. It took a lot of patience. And I know that, sometimes I got discouraged, but most importantly, I stayed patient. I knew that, hard work, dedication, determination, and not giving up was going to pay off. And I know that this is my season and I'm walking into a lot of blessings. I know that a lot of opportunities are about to present themselves for me, and I want to do all that I need to do in order to be prepared for those blessings. I don't want to have any more missed opportunities. I don't want procrastination to hinder me. Y'all, it's really, really late. So I just look rough. And I probably sound very hoarse, but I just felt, that it was important that I just get that off my chest, because you just don't know who you can help. I mean, maybe somebody out there that just feels like giving up on whatever dream that they have. There may be someone out there that has been waiting for something life-changing to occur, and it seems like it's taking forever. You're getting discouraged. You feel like giving up. But I'm telling you, just keep working towards whatever it is that you want, and don't give up, and it will pay off in the end. Because one thing about it, when it's your time, it is your time. And no matter what will try to come in your way, if it's for you, it is for you. What's meant for you will be for you. And it ain't nothing that can stop it. Man, woman, Mother Nature, a hater, a doubter, a non-believer. Nothing can stop what is meant for you. Because if it's meant for you, it's going to be. And whatever you believe, you can achieve. And whatever you set your mind to do, you can achieve, but you just have to put in the work. So I just wanted to say, don't get discouraged, because, hard work and dedication and staying patient does pay off. So y'all, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave me a comment, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. It's so late, y'all. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I got to get up for a meeting. And here I am just ranting and raving. But I just felt the need to just get that off my chest. And I probably was flubbing all over my words, but I hope you didn't miss the message that I'm trying to deliver. I hope you didn't miss the message, because, I've been there. And, I'm still, fighting for other opportunities and blessings I'm still waiting for other things to come to pass. And while I'm waiting, I'm going to be patient. I'm going to be patient, because I know it's going to happen. I'm not one to give up. I know that anything that I focus intently on, it will happen. I'm a Virgo. So, we some go-getters. And anything we put our mind to, we're going to achieve it. We are the jack of all trades and a master of many. So, yeah, don't forget to leave me a comment, y'all, and give me a thumbs up. And tune back in for another Kimmy Conversation. Hopefully, it won't take me as long to come back with another. Peace.